Hi, everyone. Oh my gosh. Look at all your faces. Holy shit. Hi, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. Oh my gosh. We want to hear from you. As you're joining, will you put your name in the chat? Will you put in where you're calling in from and why you're here? What had you say yes to being here today? It's so cool, y'all. Look at you. Oh. I mean, this is what I'm doing right now, and I want to invite you to do the same thing. Everyone hear me okay? Okay. I am literally looking at every single face on this screen one by one and taking you in. And I did this as all the Eventbrite orders were coming in. I'd open it and I'd be like, hi, Rachel. Thank you for registering. Hi, Summer. You know, I like went through each one because it's not about the quantity of people we have here. It's about each of you individually doing what you had to do to be here today. So I invite you to just look at each other. These are the kinds of women that you want in your life. These are like my favorite people. And I don't even know all of you, but I already know we're going to be friends because you're here. So good news. If you didn't come to make a friend, you have one. And I'm going to force my friendship upon you. So that's just what we're doing. Oh my gosh, how fun. So if you keep joining, please put your names in the chat. Put where you're calling from. Maybe find a friend. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm in LA too. How great. New friends. I just met you over the weekend. Oh my gosh. Taylor. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah, we've got some LA people here. I know there's more LA folks coming. So we're going to have a great LA chapter at the end of this. Centennial, welcome. Oh my gosh, we are going to have a really good time tonight. I just want you to know that. This is like a party and all my favorite friends are coming in the door. How fun, how fun. Austin, Texas, 18. 18's on my tennis team. She says she's a tennis all-star. She was undefeated for like 2 matches. It was epic. We really celebrated her. Australia. Oh my gosh. Vancouver, Portland, welcome, welcome. All right. If we could cut the music, I'm going to go. Oh my gosh, this is global. Okay. So I would invite you to be on camera. This is that scary moment where you have to make a choice. Just kidding. It's not scary. So here's something I want you to know. A core value of mine and a core value of this community is that you get to come exactly as you are to anything in your life, but especially in this community. And it's what makes this space so special because you don't have to pretend. You don't have to be perfect. You can have like wild hair and be in like a sports bra or eating food or being sad if you're having a bad day and you're like, I just don't really want to be seen today. And anything and everything in between. I just want to invite you to come on camera if you can, because it helps us get to know you and to see you. And I understand this is dinner time. There's a lot happening in life. So obviously take care of your own needs. Please feed yourself, take care of your children. But if you can be on camera, we would really love to see you. And I want you to also know that I used to be somebody that like always hid in the back of the room. So leading this is not something former me would have done. I would have been like, I am not coming on camera, you crazy lady. So I also get it. If you're like, no, I kindly decline. So I am Melissa Bauknight. My friends call me Mo. So since I told you we're already friends, you get to call me Mo. It's always confusing. People are like, who are you? Are you Melissa? Are you Mo? What do I call you? So I'll be Mo in here. And I am so grateful that you did whatever you had to do to be here today, because I know that it takes a lot. Okay, you didn't know I'm Mo? Yep, I'm Mo. So I would love to share where this vision came from. This has like been such a wild journey, y'all. So the vision for today and what we've been creating, which you'll learn a lot more about tonight, was born 8 years ago. And there was a workshop that I led with 4 other women that was called Create Your Ripple. And this was done through the Landmark Worldwide Self-Expression and Leadership Program. And is anybody familiar with Landmark here? Few of you? Okay. So it was the project that I picked, and it made no sense in my life at that time, but it's what I felt called to do. And what we did was we delivered a workshop that was all about guiding the women to discover their innate gifts, like what's their unique thing that they are here to bring forward, and to be of service in the world about it. And I had no idea that that experience would ignite a much larger vision within me. So this event and the Nova, which I'm going to share a little bit more about in a minute. If you're like, what's the Nova? What are we doing here? It's not just my vision. And I don't even believe this vision belongs to me, because I've been sharing this with a lot of women, and so many women are like, I've had a similar thing that I've been feeling. And so I really believe this belongs to us. It is not mine. And it's been really fun to bring this to life through a massive support system. Many of who are on this call, and it's just like so fun to see you. If I could, like, this is not an acceptance speech right now, but I would literally like love to just say all of your names, but we don't have time for that. But you know who you are, and I love you. and bringing this to life has been a journey and a deep allowing of myself to learn how to receive and be supported on a whole new stratosphere. I just want to know that I'm not alone. Who else likes to be in control here? I just want to see your hands. Anybody else like to be in control? Cool. Yeah. Me too. So just so we know we're never alone. So this has been a lot of me releasing control over time, right? And we have an incredibly devoted and talented leadership team that I want to just spotlight real quick. These are the women that are going to be facilitating tonight. So you're going to get to know them. We have Brenda and Laurel and Stephanie and Alicia, who's running all of our events, but she gets to spotlight herself. Hi, everyone. Keep spotlighting. There's our team, Laurel. So Laurel does our marketing. Brenda is operations and spiritual director. Stephanie's our tech director, and Alicia is events. And this is my dream team, and why I'm allowed to let go, because they're like, we got you. We got you. And they have brought this to life, and we have done a lot. We literally just came together as a full team like 1 month ago, maybe 6 weeks. So this is epic that what we've done. So thank you, each of you. And I also want to bring on any of our board members that are here. We have Anna. Is Anna in the house yet? And Carrie, Casey, and Lisa. The dream team is the best. Carrie, Casey, and Lisa. I mean, here's the great thing. You're going to get to meet these women tonight because they are our facilitators, and they're so great. So I'm deeply honored to have you on the board and to help bring this. You are, and Lisa's somewhere. So just loving you each deeply. I am so honored to get to be in a room with you and to get to receive your gifts, because you're all just such bright lights and brilliant women. So thank you for being a contribution. Okay, that is the end of my acceptance speech. Y'all, I got to keep this to 15 minutes. Okay. So I'm working hard on that because I like to talk. And I also want to say that I really believe that we are supported by something so much greater than us. So whatever language resonates for you, something divine, the universe, God, goddess, energy, whatever it is that you believe in is absolutely here tonight and supporting us. So together we are on a mission to empower women. We want to free you from limitations and to help you embrace your true self. And this is never done alone, to be clear. I have been on this mission for about 8 years to come home to myself, and I had no idea that that's what was happening I thought I was just becoming obsessed with personal growth, but really what was happening as I followed the breadcrumbs were some of these things. And as you listen, if you want to write me too, sister speaks for me, anything in the chat, just so I know that I'm not alone. One of the things that was happening was I was becoming liberated from a lifelong journey with anxiety. So if you have anxiety, I understand. Former me would have never been caught dead leading this tonight. I would have had so much Xanax, I would have been asleep on the couch. True story. I also discovered that the birth of my son 6 years ago was the birth of myself. His name is Jack. I had a traumatic pelvic floor injury at the birth, and that took me on a journey with my body. And to be clear, I did not want to be on this journey. I had a lot of resistance, but my body led me to where I am today. And I learned how to trust her and use her as my guide above all else. I learned how to evolve my marriage, and I am still learning this because I have become someone very different than who my husband married. So if you are navigating that in partnership, I see you. And I have found a deep sense of belonging with myself and with my place in the world. And several of you on this call have really helped me be able to find that. And my favorite thing is uncovering a higher mission to empower you to unlock your full potential and be a catalyst for your evolution. And I shifted my entire professional life to do this, and my entire life to be able to do this. So I share this with you because I want you to know that I and we understand the struggles that we go through as women to be ambitious, to have a purpose, to desire more for ourselves. And it gets really easy to be consumed by stories that we're not enough. And so I'm just curious which speaks the loudest to you sitting here today. Is anyone exhausted from the relentless demands of life and you're tired of going alone and want more support? Yeah. Are you frustrated with the pressure to conform to everybody else's expectations? I feel like I've been breaking out of that for a long time, and it's still frustrating. And who really wants authentic connections, like beyond superficial? Like, are you tired of like going to events and being like, hi, what do you do? Oh, cool. Like having these just empty conversations. Who would like more depth and meaning to your conversations? Yes. And I want to speak to those who you might feel like sometimes you're the most inspiring person in the room, or you might have the most ambition of anybody you know. Who would like to be surrounded by people that are like playing at their level and above? So you're being like pulled up first. And I love bringing people along. We need that, but we want to be surrounded with people that have our ambition too, right? So I wish I could like see everything happening in the chat, but I can't do that. So if you are sitting there wondering what the Nova really is and what you can expect over the next 3 hours, I will tell you now. This is a transformative membership community, and this is our birthday. So welcome to our birthday party. It's going to exist both locally, and our vision is that we have it in every single state across the country and virtually all over the globe. And we already have people from all over the globe here, which is so fun. And we are welcoming conscious professional women that are corporate, that are entrepreneurs, and that are emerging change makers. And we see a future where women from all walks of life come together in community, and where you find the courage to embrace your uniqueness and feel safe to be that way, right? Where you can create a profound difference in the world. And really the only way you need to do that is by being yourself. And so we are here to pioneer a global evolution in feminine leadership, which we are calling a Nova-lution, if you were wondering what that meant. And this is not something that's happening someday. It's already happening. It's happening. It's alive. And every single one of you are part of it right now by being here. So what can you expect tonight? We have 3 hours together, and we're going to have 2 breakout rooms and 3 speakers, and a lot of opportunities to connect with the women here. And you'll have an opportunity to engage in deep conversations. We'll teach you how to do that if that feels unfamiliar. That's Lisa's gift here. And you'll walk away with actionable items and discover the profound connections that are waiting to be made here. So before I introduce our first speaker, I want to go over our agreements, because the way in which we be together is actually what makes this so special. So these are not just words, these are pillars of our collective identity. So my ask is that you put I agree in the chat at the end. So there are 4. The first is how we listen to each other through a deep listening. The way we listen to one another goes beyond just hearing each other. It elevates and it expands the realm of what we believe is possible. The second is elevating speech. We use our words as instruments to uplift, inspire, and empower one another. And in this space, we do not diminish, we only elevate. Unconditional worth. We want you to know deeply and unequivocally that you are enough just as you are. Your authentic self is not only welcomed, but celebrated here. And we are here to shatter the illusion that you have to have it all figured out to bring your dreams to life or to belong here. And finally, courageous action. We take action, not from a place of fear. I mean, mind you, we are always still scared, but we take action from courage and intention. So can everyone put I agree in the chat? Yes, yes, yes. And to get the most out of this experience, I encourage you to be as present as possible. Again, I know life is happening. If you can be on camera, we would love it. If you ask questions, we will do our best to get to every one of them live. If we don't get to them live, you will expect a follow-up email from us because your voice very much matters here, okay? So we really want to honor you when you speak. And if you can actively engage, collaborate, anything that you can do to kind of be here with us is going to really enhance the experience for us. And if you stay to the end, we are giving away $3,000 in something very exciting. And for your East Coasters, I really know that I like to go to bed at 8:30. So thank you for staying up because I would be asleep. Okay, so I'm going to bring Casey Baker on here in a second. And I want you to know that I have deep gratitude for each one of you. I'm excited to let these women lead you through the night. I'm going to be your MC. I don't even know if I said I'm the founder. I'm the founder. I got excited. So I'm the MC. So you won't be hearing me talk all night, but I will be guiding this experience. And I want you to understand that each one of you is a Nova, and together we are the Nova. So I'm going to bring Casey on, and I want you guys to make a big deal out of Casey.